All right, guys, welcome back to Jason Nate's cereal reviews. And instead of Nate being an hour late, he's an entire day late today. So congratulations, Nate, on the new record of being late.
Today we'll be reviewing Oreos.
Oreo O's.
Oreo O's. It's kind of an awkward name.
It's a very awkward name. I'd like to first start out with docking it on the appearance simply by this massive missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Oreos would have rolled off the tongue perfectly.
Oreos would have been the absolute perfect name for this cereal, but it's Oreo O's. Like, what were they thinking? So I'm gonna dock it at least a point for the box appearance. How about you, Nate?
I think it's gonna be more than that for me.
Yeah.
I'm really upset about this name.
It's
like they didn't even try. It's like they had like their A marketing team, they had their B marketing team, and they just like gave this job to like the interns that are gonna be here a couple months.
It's like they were like, oh, we're gonna just put O behind the name, and that's what we're gonna call the cereal. It's like, come on, it was just lazy and lame.
But the rest of the box, so we have a pretty standard picture in the front, you know, milk splashing into a bowl of cereal. And on the back we have an enlarged piece of cereal.
I mean, it's a happy box. There's polka dots and baby blue. What does it say?
It says
make your milk happy.
And it says you couldn't dream it any better. Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I think
overall
this is a pretty lame box in my opinion.
I think otherwise I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. But this missed opportunity.
This missed opportunity with the name.
That's. I'm gonna go with a 3 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with a 3 as well. It's just lame. This is just a super missed opportunity, average box. First impressions. Let's crack her open, Nate. So while Nate's cracking this open, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip when you're buying actual Oreos. So one day I was just chilling in my room, eating some Oreos as a college student does, and they were not tasting good. They were tasting a little off, and I was concerned. So I naturally went to the interwebs to look it up, and they said that Oreos had recently moved one of their plants to Mexico and kept the New Jersey plant here. And the ones made in Mexico, even though they say that they are the same ingredients and the same whatever that they go through inspections, they taste not as good, and everyone on the internet agreed. And so I went out to Walmart and I bought one that said made in Mexico on the back, and I bought a pack that said made in New Jersey. And I did a blind taste test with all of my housemates, and we all agreed that not only regularly just eating the Oreo straight up did the New Jersey ones taste better, but also dipped in milk, they had a better consistency. So if you're buying Oreos, look on the back, and if it says made in Mexico, that's not a cop. All right, let's get those first impressions.
So hopefully these are not the ones made in Mexico.
Yep, and we're gonna find that out right now using my sniffer.
It does smell like Oreos. They got the smell down.
They definitely got the smell down. I'm gonna say this is definitely from the Lakeville, Minnesota area. Lakeville, Minnesota. Does that sound correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
Where are these actually from? I didn't look at all. Lakeville, Minnesota. So clearly, professional smelling here. I didn't have to look that up. I just knew it. But so yes, these smell like Minnesota. Dry test.
They do taste like Oreos, at least initially. What do you think?
They surprisingly actually taste like Oreos.
Yeah, really similar, right?
Like it tastes like there's like the cream and the cookie. I don't know how they did it. All right.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of cream in there.
So we kind of combined first impression and dry taste. So what do you give it?
I actually forgot about that.
Yeah. He's a little rusty because he hasn't done it.
Yeah,
it's regularly
been 8 days.
Yeah, it's been 8 days. He lost it a little bit. First impressions. What are you gonna give it?
I'm impressed with this.
Me too. It smells super good.
It actually smells like Oreos.
They look good. They
look
they do. Like something you want to eat.
It's like perfect loops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty strong showing.
I was gonna go with a 7 as well.
Okay.
I think it's a strong showing, but it's not like the world's greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Dry taste, I'm very impressed. I'm gonna go with an 8.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 dry taste.
It does taste just like the Oreos.
Tastes just like Oreos.
I'm gonna go with the 8 out of 10 too.
We are just
on the same level.
We're on the
today.
same level today.
And I really like this box. Does not lie to you.
It doesn't
It calls
lie.
itself Oreo
Oreo cereal.
And like it really tastes like you'd imagine it to. Just looking at the box, looks like it does in the box. That's pretty rare, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm happy with it so far. All right, so now for the wet taste. Wisconsin Dairy, you know the drill. Not 1% today though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using my roommate's 2% dairy. So this may affect the rating. No, it won't.
Mm-mm. We're consistent.
We are
always.
super. This is the most consistent channel on YouTube, actually. I had to pour Nate's milk for him because he's a child. So let's get that wet taste.
It's like an Oreo dipped in milk.
They really did it. They really out here.
I wonder if they use like the same exact recipe, like for the cookie part, and then like I don't know, put like this sugar cream tasting stuff on the outside. Like I don't know, but like they nailed it.
They did. They really did nail it. It's so good. It's actually
Like, dude,
super good.
you don't have to dip your Oreo in cookie. You can just eat Oreo cereal, and you're gonna get the same
This
experience.
is actually super good, dude. Like, would I have this for breakfast every day? No, because it's probably not healthy. But if I was like 7, yes. You know what this is like? It's like a not shitty Count Chocula.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because Count Chocula's
Yeah, I know.
absolute garbage. But this is like what Count Chocula aspires to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you had like a stressful day, you just want to come home and you want to relax. You need some comfort food. You need someone to hold you. Well, you pretty much get all of that in one when you eat this.
I would just like hold like a loved one or something. Nate would rely on cereal, and that's okay. That just shows where we're at in our lives. So I think I'm gonna give for the wet taste. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 again.
An 8? I'm going with a 9.
A 9. Okay,
This is good.
It is super good. I will say that.
It's like not even eating cereal.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm giving it an 8. Like I feel like it's almost like not a cereal, but it is. It's super good. I'll just give you that.
It transcends cereal. All right, clean rating.
All right.
This is probably gonna bring it down a little bit.
It was not a clean cereal at all.
Mm-mm. I mean, you're gonna get that with any like chocolatey cereal. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of just, it's
But
gonna
it's
happen.
kind of sticks on your teeth a little bit. Like
I get what you mean. Yeah.
it's not a super clean cereal. So for the clean rating, I'm gonna give it like a 2. It's not a Count Chocula. It's not dirt in your mouth. But
I mean, I like the cereal so much. I don't want to give it a bad clean rating, but we got to be honest here.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with a 2 as well. Now for longevity. It's still crunchy. Like
It
not
is still
like
crunchy, but mine's definitely a difference in between the first bite and this bite.
Oh, for sure,
Even
for
for the
sure.
short amount of time.
Mhm.
It's not horrible, but it's definitely getting soft.
the outside is soft. Like the inside still has that crunch. Like I mean, I can hear
But
you.
it-
I can hear you crunching away over
but
here,
it-
which is a good sign.
But it works because Oreos, when you dip them, kind of get soft. But that's
Yeah,
what makes
yeah.
them good, dude. So is that even bad that it's not super crunchy?
I don't think it is. But I almost think like you can feel it getting soggy. I almost think we should
Yeah.
wait a little bit. Like maybe come back to longevity rating.
Okay, that's valid.
So milk taste?
Milk taste. gosh, dude.
Yeah, it's good.
The milk tastes like Oreo cream. Bro, they knocked it out of the park with this one.
This is really impressive.
10 out of 10 milk rating.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, I'm full sending it, dude. That is a 10 out of 10 milk rating.
I think it kind of tastes like ice cream. Like, you know,
It
like Moose
does.
Tracks ice cream, like
yes,
vanilla
dude.
with the chocolate.
It literally tastes like ice cream.
Or no, like cookies and cream. I mean, it makes sense because cookies and cream has Oreo, but like,
Cookies
once
and cream
again,
ice
they
cream
nailed
is
it.
what the milk tastes like.
Yeah, yeah.
No cap.
I'm going for a 10 too. That's good.
It is some of the best. And it's strong. Like, it's not like a weak little, like, oh, it kind of tastes like the milk. Like, the milk changed flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. In just this short amount of time.
You could like almost eat this for dessert.
That milk is so good, dude.
Uh-huh.
You could. Like, I would eat this as a dessert and be happy.
It's like they made like a cookie and cream milkshake.
Yeah.
I think that's the closest thing I can get to describing
Should we cut back to longevity now? I feel like mine are pretty soaked.
Let's do this.
Definitely losing a little crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Not horrible. Not fantastic.
Yeah. A little bit. It loses it a little too much.
A little too
like
quick.
as we said, the little bit of sogginess is good, but
It was pretty quick loss. I'm going to give it like a 6 out of 10, I think.
6? Okay, that's fair. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still enjoying it even with the sogginess.
It's not bad. It's
Yeah.
just not super crunchy.
And now for the nutrition.
Uh-oh.
This might tank it.
This might. If this is good nutrition, I am going to just freak out.
Yeah. All right. So 1 1/3 cups of cereal. It's 160 calories. That's respectable.
It's not horrible.
Like I think some of our other cereals were in the 200s at this size.
That's true. And the serving size is 1 1/3 cup, so it's not small.
Mm-hmm. As always, very little fat. You know, being a cereal.
34 grams of carbohydrates.
Yeah. It's
17,
only 12%, but it's the sugar.
17 grams of sugar. This is 33% of your
Added sugar, daily value.
daily value of sugar.
And you look and they have 1 gram of protein. So
Surprising amount of iron. 7.2 milligrams of iron. That's
40%.
40% of your daily intake.
70% of thiamine.
Thiamine, yeah.
Very low levels of everything else though. No calcium, no potassium, no vitamin D.
Decent amount of zinc, 15% of your daily zinc. But here's the thing: ingredients. First ingredient, corn flour. Second ingredient, sugar.
That's a lot of sugar.
So I'm definitely gonna have to knock this for the sugar.
Corn syrup, unbleached, enriched flour. That stuff's not good for you. Yeah, it's not great. I almost expected worse. Like the calories.
I
aren't that
expected
high.
worse, but it's still very below average.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's definitely unhealthy.
Yeah. It's so little protein.
It's.
You always get that with cereal.
That's what you
but
get for
only
having it
1
taste
gram.
this good, though.
Yeah.
Like they didn't like go like halfway. They weren't like, oh, we're gonna try to make it taste good and be healthy, and then it just tastes like weird like sugar corn puff. Like this is legit.
There's always
tasty sweetness.
There's always kind of like a balance to be found, and they just decide to go
They're
hard
just
on
like
flavor.
whatever Oreos.
Because I mean,
Oreos in a bowl. What do
if
you
you want
expect?
if you want Oreos in a bowl, I think you accept this part.
Yeah.
You know.
If you're eating Oreos in a bowl, you're not looking for health at that point in your life.
Okay. And like obviously we don't have a package of Oreos here right now, but I would bet if you poured like a bunch of actual Oreos into a bowl,
It'd be much
more
less
unhealthy.
healthy. Yeah.
Like,
so this is and it tastes the same essentially. So because of that, I'm not gonna knock it super a lot because it's what you get. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
I'll go with a 4 too. Okay, so looking at the overall score, it's a 6.1 out of 10. Like as we said before, very good taste, but you got box appearance, you got nutrition, you got clean rating. All those bring it down.
But I will say, for flavor, if you don't care about the box appearance, if you don't care about the health, for flavor, this is dang near a 10
It's
out of 10.
extraordinary.
It is fantastic. The milk flavor, the dry flavor, and the wet flavor are exactly what you want. It is fantastic. I would eat this again.
I would eat this again too.
I'm probably going to eat this again later tonight. All right, so thank you for watching Jason Nate's Cereal Reviews. Be back next Wednesday.
On time.
For another video.